Welcome to Show 79 for December 4th, 2009. I'm Dan Doherty, your host of this fantastic show here at edan.com and the CEO of tiptopwebsite.com, where you can create your own website online in 60 seconds for $1. That's right, $1 you can create your own website. Use the promo code DAN, D-A-N at signup, and I'll give you a free domain. Let's jump right into the news here. Dig.com, what is it? It's a social bookmarking network site I've talked about before. My buddy Owen Byrne up in Canada, he actually built the site originally. And Kevin Rose, definitely an internet celebrity. Congratulations to him. They turned 5 today. And the mayor of San Francisco declared it Dig.com Day. They get 40 million uniques a month on their website, 80 employees, they have about $40 million in financing to date. Great company I've talked about before, so it's good for news articles of the day and what's popular. People dig things up. I've talked about how dig works before. People find a popular article or video and they just dig them up. The more digs, the higher they go up on the list. So check it out. Dig.com turns 5 today. Very cool. Bing.com. Bing went out last night for a half hour. What is Bing? Bing is Microsoft's search engine. Used to be MSN Live. Now Bing, we've talked about before. Very cool website. And they went out last night for half an hour. It happens to even the big guys. So they had changed some things around. They thought they were still in test environment, realized that their test environment was actually live, and they were down for about a half an hour. So very embarrassing for them, but listen, not the end of the world. All your email and everything was safe and fine on Hotmail and Live.com. So you were good. You just couldn't search on their cool search site, Bing.com, but definitely made news because they're trying to come out strong. There's jokes about they're trying to save money by only running 23 and a half hours a day versus 24. But hey, Bing.com, still a very cool search site, but they definitely were out last night for a half hour. And let's hear really quick. I'm not going to play this whole video of Steve Wozniak because I don't want to say he's boring. He's definitely a genius, but you can watch this five-minute clip on your own if you want to. It's just a quick clip of how he used to work for Hewlett-Packard. I've talked about this before, and how he ended up inventing the personal computer and how it was just a dream of his to have his own personal computer. Look at personal computer, look at that. And how it was a dream of his, and now he's got one. So, everyone's got one thanks to this guy. Steve Wozniak, let's watch a quick video clip. I just pulled a quick highlight out of it. Let's take a quick look.
I said, look at our calculators at Hewlett-Packard. You have a little machine, and inside we had a processor. Took 2 chips back then because we didn't have very many transistors on a chip. A little processor that said what key is being pressed. And when you press the 5 button, it says, aha, the 5 button got pressed. And it goes off and it puts a 5 in the display. And then comes back and says, what key is being pressed now? I said, what if I write a little program, little tiny program, 256 bytes long, that lets you type on a human keyboard, and it says what key is being pressed. And when you press a key, it responds to it and stores it up. And maybe you type in a line and a return, and it tries to figure out what you told the computer to do, and it does it. So I said, I'll just write this program, and now I'll have my terminal to type on. I'll have a keyboard. It'll look like a typewriter. I was a real good typist then. It'll look like a typewriter. I just type on a keyboard, and I watch it on my home TV set. And so I wrote that little program, got it working one night, and it was just, this is unbelievable. This is my lifetime dream. I told my dad I'd have a computer someday. Now I had it. I could write programs forever. Instantly, it popped in my head. Bill Gates had written a BASIC for some other types of computers, and I said, I'm going to write a BASIC. I've never studied the language. I've never used it. I've never taken a class in writing languages, but I sat down. That was a much harder project than any of my hardware projects at Apple ever.
Right? So Hewlett-Packard, the guy was building calculators in San Jose, and just did it on his own. If you notice what he said, no programming skills whatsoever, built his own basic language, and there you go. Then Steve Jobs was the mastermind as far as business goes. He comes in and said, look, let's get these things in everyone's household and let's tear it up. So the two of them together, Wozniak doesn't work for Apple anymore, but is still multi-billionaire because he started the company. And there's my personal computer going right there. So, that's crazy, right? These are personal computers. These are probably about 1,000, hold my BlackBerry, probably 1,000 times, if not more, powerful than the first one that Wozniak invented. And we could pick these up at like nothing. We throw them on the counter like they're nothing. But that's how far it's come, just a short time. Remember, the internet itself is only 15 years. 15 years. I mean, a 15-year-old is not even allowed to drink alcohol, and we're just in the infancy. So picture that, like a 15-year-old kid, they're just starting their life. The internet is just 15 years old. There's my computer going off again. The internet is only 15 years old, so what does that mean to you? Hey, it's never too late to start. Jump in now. You know, you may not be Wozniak, multi-billionaire, but you know, you can make a great living off the internet, even if you jump in now. How do you do that? You get a website at tiptopwebsite.com. That gets your online presence, gets you going. Use the promo code Dan at sign up. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you Monday. All right, thanks.